Hey Bible fans, I'm here today with the Book of Common Prayer 2019 by Anglican Press. I have a review of the synthetic copy, but this is the split calf copy. They're top of the line. It is done by Jongbloed out of the Netherlands. It is a premium edition, so I'm going to show it to you today. First of all, it comes in a box just like any other premium Bible. Here is the end. It is a two-piece box. Anglican Literary Press. And as I said, it's a two-piece box. We know these. These are like a Allen or a Schuyler box. Or, you know, Schuyler's also done at Jongbloed. There you go. Here's both editions, and I did, like I said, I did the review of the synthetic, which is on the left. I'm just doing it for showing it to you for sake of comparison. Synthetic is slightly thinner. Otherwise, they're identical in every single other fashion. Their layout, I believe the number of ribbons are very, very similar, etc. But this is not printed at Jongbloed. I think it's done in China. So, other than that, we have the same book, but slightly thinner. It's done on thinner paper. Here's the split calf version. Mine has already been modified. It has had a leather liner, edge-line leather liner added. Split calf is very popular. Cambridge does a lot of Bibles in it. It is their bottom line premium Bible cover. Split calf is the bottom half of a calf skin. It is very durable. It is not as soft as the top calf skin, top layer of a calf skin, but it is a very durable material, very nice. As you can see, this also came with, I'm not even counting how many, I don't count them, it's 6 ribbons. I haven't even burnt the edges yet, but you can see that. And I did in an earlier video, I showed that it had a leather liner added to this. It originally came down with a paste down liner, so if you buy it, that's what you get, but you could have it sent directly to Diego and, I don't know, for maybe $75, $80 round trip with shipping. He'd probably put a leather liner in it for you. Something in that range. Maybe 100, a little under 100. Let me show you the copyright page. Here you go. It's pretty much all the same as the synthetic cover, except where it was done at. And here we are. It has the 3 levels, a hard cover, a deluxe imitation, and a premium. This one was done at Jongbloed. And you know that Anglican Church in North America is a conservative Anglican as opposed to the Episcopal Church. And their bishops were ordained by African bishops who have legitimate succession. But they are not aligned with the Episcopal, and they are more traditional, perhaps as the Episcopalians were, I don't know, 100 years ago. They don't have some of the more modern beliefs and practices. The paper in this is exceptional. It's a very traditional Book of Common Prayer. If you know what Book of Common Prayer is, it's a tradition that goes back into the 16th century, where Archbishop Kramer established the first Book of Common Prayer. The classic that we probably use now, which was Kramer's kind of Book of Common Prayer but tweaked, was the 1662. You can get that from Cambridge Press in a beautiful edition. And that was used for a long time. But it's pretty much how it's laid out. They're very, very similar Books of Common Prayer. They follow a very similar outline. They have morning and evening prayers. Some of them have other prayer services. It is a liturgical type of a service. Their Eucharistic services are in here. And other things, their baptisms, their wedding ceremonies, their ordinations. It is one book all for the church, the Anglican Church, the Episcopal Church, etc. And it always contains a book of Psalms, because Psalms are used widely in the daily services. Each Episcopal or Anglican person does. If you've ever done the daily services, the daily prayer services, you will know they are rich in Scripture. There is some classic prayers, but it's Scripture, 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 Scripture. And many go through the book of Psalms every month, and others go through them every 2 months. So imagine if your daily devotions involved covering the Psalms every single month, and it also included Scripture readings from the Old Testament and New Testament as well. So it's a Scripture-based form of devotion, not a synthetic, not a little verse and some devotional thoughts. So it's a very Scripture-based way of doing daily devotions. Like I said, there's ordinations and there's collects, and I'll collect as a prayer, and some other prayers that are found in here. There are some famous documents of the Anglican Church to go back in history, 39 articles, etc., that were important doctrinal standards. But here you have it. This is a large print edition, very valuable. Many of the books of common prayer are fairly small, and this is set up for use of older congregations, which, let's face the truth, many Christians today are older. So there we have it, a Book of Common Prayer, the 2019 edition, split calf, and then I've modified with a leather liner. God bless all.